Now there's been a camouflaged car that we have been seeing, which right now we know that is the ONVO model, or one of the upcoming ONVO models, which is something that we look forward to. I mean, the president of ONVO came and said that this year the target that they want to see themselves getting to in terms of sales only on ONVO is to see themselves reaching 30,000 deliveries or over 30,000 deliveries. And we know that those over 30,000 deliveries are gonna come with the models that ONVO will be selling. And to see that already there are camouflaged ONVO models that are being tested, it is something that is great. I mean, as seen on the screen, you notice that this one, it is the model that we've discussed about, saying that it could be the ONVO L80, which a lot of the investors or new investors, we are patiently waiting to see this model going to be launched by ONVO, right? But what if I tell you that there's a new video that just came out and it indicated, or in fact the ONVO president comes and say, this is the ONVO L90. This is something that caught us all by surprise. I mean, have a look at this video. Now you will notice that on this video, the ONVO president is indicating that this car that we are seeing on the streets of social media, it's actually not the ONVO L70, actually not the ONVO L80, but it is the ONVO L90, and it is going to have 3 rows of seats, which shows you that it is a large SUV for large families. This is a car that is expected to come and compete with the Nio L9 and L8. And knowing Nio, knowing ONVO, I think we need to brace ourselves what's coming, because this car, though we don't know how it looks like as yet, but we should brace ourselves. So because already the fact that it has got a 3-row seats, or it has 3 row seats, me and you can agree that this is lights out, because now this could be the car that helps ONVO get to 30,000 in terms of deliveries or monthly deliveries. So seeing the president of ONVO coming to clarify this matter, it is something that obviously it's good, and it, as investors, it makes us to be really excited, because if this is the L90, there should be the L80, there should be the L70, which therefore means in total ONVO could have 4 models instead of 3 models. And what the CEO of Nio told us last year, you will remember that he said ONVO is looking at launching 2 models this year, and of which, if this is the L90, then L80 or L70 will be the next model that they launch. And it means that there will still be 1 more model that they might have to look into launching, because it won't make sense to have L60, L80 and L90 and not have L70. So there will still be, I think there will be 4 models that we found onto ONVO. Again, seeing the ONVO president coming and clarify these rumors that we have been talking about for quite some time now, I think it's a good thing. So this is the ONVO L90. This is what, apparently, based off what the president of ONVO said, they are going to launch it in Q2, and the deliveries are going to start in Q3. Which, like I said, I think we can brace ourselves for what's coming. This, we know that the L60, it's one of the models that will be the cheapest under the ONVO brand, and we look forward to the other models as to the price range, how much they will be. Because this L90, since it's going to be an 8-seater car, one has to wonder, because our price range for the ONVO brand is around 200 to 300,000 RMB. And knowing that this will be the 8-seater, one has to wonder about the price, how much it will be. But again, let's wait, let's see how things unfold. Deliveries for ONVO for this month are going to be announced also next week, as Nio has been combining the total deliveries that ONVO generates with that Nio generates. So we are going to see how many vehicles did ONVO L60 sell this month, but hopefully they get a pretty good solid number. I think any number close to 10,000 will be good for ONVO, but the way things are unfolding, yeah, let's wait, let's see if they will be able to get that number. But anyways, now things for ONVO or Nio, it's still selling more than ONVO, but the total deliveries that are expected this year, ONVO is expected to sell, but when you look into the total deliveries that are expected between ONVO and Nio, ONVO is expected to sell way more than Nio. But as it stands, Nio is the one that is doing the most in terms of deliveries. So let's wait, let's see how this whole thing unfold. Let's wait, let's see how the deliveries unfold. But I still believe and maintain that we can still see ONVO generating 20,000 vehicles or generating 20,000 sales by just this L60 for the month of March. I still think it's possible. This is what the ONVO president told us. This is what we know about ONVO. I mean, last year in December, the president of ONVO said they were going to get 10,000 cars or 10,000 deliveries, and they did that. The president of ONVO said they are going to get 20,000 in March, and I think they are going to do that. All we need to do is to brace ourselves for what's coming. All we need, see how ONVO and Nio pulls this through, and if they indeed get the 20,000 deliveries for March for ONVO alone, then we all know, or we will know, that even the doubling sales or the 450,000 sales that they're intending to get to this year, it will be very, very possible. Otherwise, with all that, just thought I'd give you this quick update. So tell me what you think about this. This is what the ONVO president told us, revealing that the camouflaged car that we've been seeing, it's not the L70, it's not the L80, but it is the ONVO L90, which as investors we are looking forward. I look forward to the deliveries of this car, because this car will play a huge role into the big families, or the families that are big, as it can carry up to 8 people, which is something that is pretty solid. So like this video, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click this notification, and or click the notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. It takes me some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, because yeah, there are some people that are thinking, because of the lack of information, or because they don't know some of these good news coming from Nio, they end up selling the stock, and guess what? They are going to regret at a later stage, because Nio is a stock that is expected to do very well. But this is not me saying go and buy Nio, let's go and force people to buy Nio. What you do or what they do with their money, it's up to them. But the best thing that we can do for them, as other retail investors who are aware about what's happening around Nio, is to share videos like this, is to share to as many people as we can, so that they can also be in the same boat. They can be in par with what we know about Nio. So I appreciate, I've been seeing some of you guys have been sharing the videos that I do about Nio, making sure that people, or it reaches as many people as possible. This is a very good thing. I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. I think we are on the right track. The short sellers are going to be squeezed out very soon, especially when Nio starts delivering the kind of sales that we have been expecting, especially when Nio starts doubling sales every month. This is what is going to lead the short sellers into leaving Nio alone, and share price is going to recover. That's all from me. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and God bless you all.